Instagram. So today, I'm about to put y'all in my business. I normally don't put the internet in my business because I just feel like, you know, you share certain things and you keep certain things to yourself, right? But I've been violated bad since I've been in Detroit. I guess people was looking at my story and they see that I'm not home. And they found that this was the best opportunity to run inside of my house and get all my Birkin bags in Atlanta. However, that's cool. They got caught, you know. They got into a shootout with my child's father, and the police got all of them. Got all of them. And we ain't took no L, you know? So it's a celebration, but it's also sad that it's black people that's just running inside of people's home trying to take their things. And what if my kids was there? What if my sister was there? What if my mom was there? What if Tracy was there asleep and y'all caught him slipping? They came in with guns. I'm putting y'all in my business today because I'm so upset that Ronnie Mayers, the community leader over in Brookhaven and the block that I stay in, because you guys, I stay in a nice neighborhood, you know, where I'm the only black person on my block and the youngest person on my block, you know. And this man had the audacity to go to the news, Ronnie Mayers. He went to the news and told them that my house is a drug house because it's traffic and a lot of black people there. Because it's always traffic. He just assumed that since it's nice cars and other black, nice, successful people pulling up, that's entertainers, that's friends, producers that have nice things as well, and it's a lot of traffic because I have 2 kids under 2, that I have drugs in my home. The sacrifices I make, how hard I work, everything that I do, for you to just associate me with drugs just because I'm young, black, and successful. That's crazy. That you went to the internet and no, you went to the news, my nigga, and told the news that me and my child father is running a drug house. Like, this is the day. I know the Shade Room posts stuff I don't want them to post, and they post stuff I want them to post. But today is the day that I need you to post this, because Ronnie Mayers, he need to know why I'm so successful, why I live in the biggest house on the block, why I'm black and I'm the youngest person on the block, and why he keeps seeing all these successful cars and all these foreign whips and my kids. Nigga.
One of the suspects was shot after leading police on a chase that ended in Chambly.
Fox 5's Deidre Dukes is live at the scene of Thursday night's home invasion with the latest on the search for one of those suspects, Deidre.
Yeah, police telling us that 4 suspects broke into this house here in Brookhaven. They then were involved in a shootout with the victim's friend. They led police on a chase into Chambly, where 3 people were apprehended, a 4th suspect still on the run tonight.
It sounded like gunshots, so we looked outside and we saw like a car drive off.
Andrew Fisher captured this image of the suspect's vehicle fleeing the scene following a late-night home invasion robbery at his neighbor's house on the 2700 block of Caldwell Road. Police say the homeowner was looking at her home surveillance video when she saw 4 armed men inside the house. The woman called a male friend who drove to the residence and confronted the gunman before officers arrived. The man told Fox 5 off camera that he was rapper Tracy T.
I was on the phone and I heard like a crack, 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 and immediately it was like, what's going on?
This neighbor, who asked us not to show her face, heard the shootout between the rapper and the fleeing suspects.
Heard a bunch more shots, so I called the police at 11. Shortly after, saw policemen lining the streets. Saw somebody put a marker on my driveway.
A responding officer observed the car leaving the neighborhood and pursued the vehicle into Chambly. It wrecked along Peachtree Boulevard, and the suspects got out of the vehicle and ran off. Officials say an officer shot 19-year-old Albert Eugene Burns, who was reportedly armed. Burns was transported to an area hospital. Police tracked down 22-year-old Davion Harper and 18-year-old Tyson Kamari Kirksey in the area a short time later. They were transported to the DeKalb County Jail.
Kind of crazy that it happened here. No one was hurt in that house, which is great, and the cops handled it well.
Now, the GBI is investigating the officer-involved shooting. At the same time, they're asking that anyone with information on the whereabouts of that suspect who is still on the run to give them a call. In Brookhaven, Deidre Dukes, Fox 5 News.
Deidre, thanks so much. And that incident in DeKalb County was just one.
The GBI is investigating the officer involved shooting. At the same time, they're asking that anyone with information on the whereabouts of that suspect who is still on the run to give them a call. In Brookhaven, Deidre Dukes, Fox 5 News.
Deidre, thanks so much. And that incident in DeKalb County was just one.
So there you have it. There you have it, man. Now what we're witnessing, what you just heard, is a case of the haves and the have-nots. We're living in a time where some people have everything, and then right around the corner, a few miles down the road, some people have nothing. And when you have situations like that with haves and have-nots, it shouldn't be no crime, no hatred. But like you said, I mean, like y'all just seen, these young boys was 18, 19, 22. These were young, stupid young men who don't want to work for their opportunities, who don't want to get jobs, who don't want to work, and so they want to take. And so when they tried to take, they took took some hot slugs in his ass. And I'm gonna tell you something. Please pay attention to how the news lady said the lady's Cash Doll's friend. They don't give a fuck about men. They don't have no respect for men in society. The newscaster lady addressed Tracy T, which is her baby daddy, which is the father of her children, so he's really her husband damn near. So they addressed her husband as her friend. Yeah, she called her friend, and he came, and she ain't call her friend, she called the nigga who lived in the house. He lived in that motherfucker too, and I guarantee you he's paying just as much bills as she is, if not more. Because Tracy T been a popular rapper in Atlanta way before Cash Doll came out. So he got probably way more money than her. Now, I'm not trying to compare nor compete, because I hope they both got money. And I know they both got money. But the point I'm trying to make is they disrespected and discredited the man like he wasn't even a part. Like, she called her friend to save the day. No, she called her man, and he came through guns blazing and got them little boys up out that house. And then the police got called after he blazed at them little boys. That's what happened. So once again, a man came to save the day. Cash Doll, beautiful female rapper, doing her thing, whatever. But she had to call her home because she wasn't even home to protect her home. So she had to call her man, aka her husband, aka her man, to come protect her. And he did what he was supposed to do. So salute to Tracy T for popular rapper out of Atlanta. He's like a B-list rapper, but I can't disrespect him because he's big in the game. But money making, street nigga, real stand up guy, Tracy T. So yeah, salute to the man who goddamn came through guns blazing and got them little boys up out of his house, And also too, yeah, man, it was just that this is just a case of poor people not knowing what to do, and they witnessing rich people, so they want a part of that shit. They want to have some. They want to come take some. That's like a rat. See, a rat's not gonna take all your shit. A rat's just gonna take a little bit of your shit, take a few bites out of it, shit around, poop everywhere, and leave out your house. So these people nowadays are living like rats and roaches, man. But it's only because they're poor and desperate. So I say all young men, get you a job, work for your money, That's the only way for a man to get it. But it's your big homie, Big Betty, man. This is a case of the haves and have-nots. They done robbed Cash Doll 2 times, she said. But this time it's too much. She big homie, man. Let's go. And let me talk about this racism. Fuck that. The racism. See, she said her neighbors tried to say her house was a drug house because she's black and successful. See, the people, they moved to those neighborhoods because they want to get away from black people. They want to get away from black people. So when black people start going into those neighborhoods that they made, which we have the ability to go wherever our money takes us. But when we start moving into the neighborhoods, they're going to look for any and everything to fuck with us and give you a hard time. So I don't understand why black people always try to run to those predominantly white neighborhoods thinking you're going to get accepted. Because whether your money is longer than these people, whether you have more money than these people, doesn't matter, because they don't want you to be living around them. But you have the right to go wherever your money takes you. So you can stunt on them folks and go where your money takes you. Just know in the back of your mind and in your heart, they're not gonna wanna accept you into their neighborhood at all. You know, because racism is long entrenched and long ingrained culture, man. Racism is so deep into these people's hearts and minds, it ain't going nowhere. So I just wanted to say that, man. Haves and have-nots, man. If you haven't, don't be having a bunch of foreign cars and doing a bunch of extra shit, because right now the world is so haves and have-nots. People are so rich or poor, you can't stunt on people. If you stunt on people nowadays, it's very dangerous. You know, and what stunting is flexing on people, high signing on people, showing out. You can't live like you have a bunch of money, even if you have a bunch of money. Be humble and frugal. Rappers need to start humbling themselves and being frugal and humbling themselves, because you're in a rat nest. There's a bunch of hungry rats around you and they ain't eating, so they want to get what's on your plate. So either you're going to have to super protect your plate, or you're going to have to humble yourself so these people won't know who you are. It's your big homie, Big Bad A. It's the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, one of the realest channels on YouTube, man. Let's go.